So, I wasn't happy with my agent. I didn't think, I was in school. I just kind of grabbed an agent like after my junior year when a couple NHL teams were looking, to bring me into camps and stuff. So I just like kind of got a guy, from the States, just like literally looked up like hockey agents.
I was just going to ask you.
Like I'm a kid in school, like I'm in business class and like my phone's ringing. I'm just like, I'm not supposed to be doing this, like
Googling agents.
I'm playing like someone take these calls for me. So I just got this guy and like, anyways, ECHL was the only option coming out of school, which like, that's all I probably deserve just with my numbers. Anyways, so I got rid of that guy, signed my own ECHL deal.
What do you mean by that?
I just fired my agent. I said I can get my own ECHL deal. I'm signing with the Florida Everblades, who is probably the best team in the ECHL most years, and they send the most guys to AHL, NHL level.
I got those dogs upstairs. I just got to those fucking dogs. Sorry, keep going.
Anyway, so I signed that deal. I have a good summer. I go into camp, have a really good camp. At the end of camp, this year, Florida is a double affiliate, which means they have two AHL clubs that they send their prospects down. So a double affiliate is affiliated with two AHL clubs. So at the end of training camp, Florida sent down probably 8 or 9 AHL forwards, whether they are on AHL deal or NHL deal, bumping me out of a spot because I'm, just on an ECHL contract. Like, it doesn't matter how good I was or like what I showed at camp.
They needed to be in.
These guys are on these deals. There's no way I'm taking a job over these guys. It's just how it works. And at training camp, Brennan, sorry this happened. We didn't expect it to. We got to release you. Good luck.
So now you're in Florida.
So now I'm in Florida, released. The team travels. I'm in Florida. I have to call my agent now that I fired with my tail between my legs like, I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. Can you help me?
Oh, no. It's like a walk of shame.
This guy's like, Brennan, all these teams like are already picked. Like, no one knows anything about you. You know what I mean? You're just like, it's hard to sell a guy like who is from a small school, signed an ECHL contract, just got cut from his ECHL team. Like, no one's like running to sign a guy like that, right? Like, they don't know me or anything. So anyways, that agent sends me over to North Sweden, dude, just dark all year long, just wasn't anywhere where I was supposed to be. And I was like, this isn't how it was supposed to go.
You say North Sweden?
Yeah, I was up in like the north part of Sweden.
Okay.
Sweden's beautiful though. Like, I loved Sweden. Sweden was great. Away from the hockey. Anyways, so we're over in Sweden now, and again, I was just like, this guy sent me to die. This guy was basically like, F you, kid. Like, I'm gonna send you like wherever I send you. Good luck.
He doesn't even know if there's hockey there.
Talk to you never. Send me my check, kid.
After you just canned him.
Mm-hmm. Go Avs. Anyways, so again, I'm over there. I'm on my own. I'm playing in this league I don't belong in. I'm like, doing like just getting crazy numbers, and I'm just like, who knows? Like, I'm over here. Like, let's just make the best of it. Let's work, and try to move up levels here. Like,
well, why not?
As we know, just from guys like Dixon and Gordon from around here, like, there's money to be made over there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay. So I'm kind of just like doing research or whatever. Just like, the owner of whatever club I was on was like, we got to get you out of here. Like,
why did he say that?
He was just like, you can play, like, and this guy, my agent was friends with probably this owner and was just like, just send him a guy, just send him a North American guy. He's like, I'm going to do you a favor. I'm going to introduce you to this guy who works at Newport, big agency, reps like Carlson, all these big guys. He's like, I'm going to introduce you to this guy, and he's going to take care of you. These stories are so funny, man.
I love it. They're
awesome. So funny, man. So I meet this agent. This agent doesn't speak English. We're at dinner. They're talking. I don't know what's going on. I'm sitting there like this, just like twiddling my thumbs, like with my 2 hockey bags, because I'm ready to go somewhere. All I got is 2 hockey bags.
You brought your shit with
2
you?
hockey bags, one with hockey gear, one with my Xbox and my shoes and
In
clothes.
the restaurant.
Yeah, I'm ready to go. Like, I'm ready to go play. This guy's like, at the end of this dinner, this guy's on the phone the whole time. He's got me a deal, top league in Norway, good league, good money, like more money than I would have made playing in Florida if I never, if I didn't get called up that first year pro, more money. And I was like, that's why, you got to think that there's like someone's pulling you along. Someone's looking out for you, right? Like maybe the Florida thing, maybe I could have got hurt. Like, maybe it wasn't it for me. Maybe like this is where I'm supposed to be, over in Europe making money for the next 10 years.
That's the mindset you got to have, though, right? When you're going after stuff.
You gotta be optimistic, man, and you gotta work. So now, here we go. All I know is I'm going to Norway. This is my first time in Europe.
By yourself.
Yeah, I was like, how am I getting there? He's like, yeah, there's like trains and buses. So here I go. I'm heading down to the train station. So it's like, I didn't sleep that night. Like middle of the night, I'm on a train. I'm heading down to like Stockholm. And then from Stockholm, I'm going to get another train to Norway. Anyway, so we get to Stockholm. This is like 12 hours into my departure up to Norway. And so we get off the first one, and it's like no one's around. A couple people are around, and they're like, Brennan, or they were like, I'm asking them, I'm like, I need to get to Oslo, Norway. And they're like, oh, like, a train will take you to Oslo, Norway. I was like, a bus. A bus will take you to Oslo, Norway. I was like, I thought I was just taking trains. Everything's in Swedish, like nothing's in English. And like I said, I got my 2 bags and my sticks and a dream. Anyways, so we get there and I'm looking, and they're like, the train station is a mile away. And I know, like, and I'm looking at the thing. I'm like, that leaves in like half an hour.
No chance.
Half an hour, whatever it was. So I just book it with my bags. It's the middle of winter. It's freezing. It's freezing. And I'm running to the bus station.
You ran there?
Yeah, with my shit. I get there and I'm looking. Boys, I pull up to this bus station, and this bus station was like a Metro Transit bus station. I look on like maps or whatever, connect to Wi-Fi because I don't have a phone yet. I'm in like a coffee shop across, like looking it up. So then I was like, there's no way one of these Metro Transit buses is take me to a different country. And then I go and talk to a bus driver, and she was like, no, that's like a bus, but it's picking you up at the train station because it's like a Greyhound, like what we travel in junior with. I was like, you're kidding me.
I don't know.
So I got like 15 minutes to make this train. So here we go, 2 bags ripping back, dude. At one point I just drop all my shit. I'm just like looking at the sky like, I'm going home, man. I'm in Stockholm, Sweden. I'm like there's got to be an airport here. Like get me the fuck home.
There's got to be an airport, but you got to run to it, right?
Yeah. Anyways, I end up making it. Like it's like literally pulling off as I get there, and like he lets me on. Here we go. Now we're going to Norway. I wake up. I'm in a different country. I get off the train, or the bus, sorry, and the logos of the there was a car with the logos of the team I'm supposed to be playing for. They're like, Saulnier. I'm like, just woke up. I don't know what day, what time it is.
Obviously, they knew
Like,
it was you.
With me. We go right to the rink, meet the coach. And he's like, how are you feeling? I was like, I'm feeling all right. He was like, okay, well, we have practice in an hour. This is in an hour, which is my tryout. So I have to give my first impression off of like the hell day I just had. And like,
I'm doing okay.
yeah, I'm doing okay. Anyways, so it's just like, that's just another funny story of me like, just like over there, like grinding it out and like showing up there. Like now I got to go there and actually impress these guys. Like it was just like one of those it was so crazy.
Any
man.
Canadians in the room when you get in there?
That's a great question, Belly. So there was actually 3 Canadians, and that coach was a North American guy too.
Oh, that's
he coached
awesome.
at like the AHL or ECHL level the year before.
That's why you wanted a North
and
American
then I'm
guy.
there, and they actually just lost a guy. A guy left to go back home.
Yeah.
So like I was like coming in to take his contract, and I was there for a month, man, and it was like apartment was like beautiful apartment. I'm just outside Oslo, like beautiful place. I got a brand new SUV. Like I'm gonna be making money. I was like, this is it, man. And if you have a big year in this Norway league, like you can go to like top league, in Sweden and Germany and KHL. Like I was happy to be where I was at.
Yeah.
Especially after all the shit he just went
Yeah,
through.
I was like, it was worth it. Like I'm here now, I'm ready to play. So I have so once I arrived there, they got to get my working visa, because I went over there, like that first team I was playing on, I was just like literally making cash under the table. Like, anyways, it was a little corrupt. So I'm out there, like coaches ask me where I play, like power play. I'm doing well, like I'm skating well, something to prove, like big ice, I can skate. I'm feeling good with the North American guys too. So I feel like I'm kind of in like that kind of dressing room
Almost
again.
feel at home, yeah.
I feel like at home, but so far away, but at home. And these guys were wicked guys to me. They knew what happened, like in North America, and that shit happens. Sans, like we've all like, we've seen it, we've been through it. Anyways, I'm in there, I'm working power play, I'm feeling good, I'm with the boys. Week goes by, they haven't got this visa done.
How much time do you have left before you get like deported or whatever?
2 weeks go by, visa's not done. A month goes by, and I'm just like getting worried. And the guy, the owner of that team, brings me in. They're like, Brennan, like these visas take a long time to process. We need a guy to come in and help us right now. We got to let you go.
Oh, because you couldn't play.
Couldn't play without a visa. We got to let you go.
Oh my God. After you just get on a roll.
And I'm like, 2 bags,
Back on the
sticks
shoulders.
again. Where's the train station? I'm back on the trains, boys. Anyways, to wrap this long story off, sorry,
No,
I'm
man,
going
I love
on,
it. This
I'm
is
going
great.
on.
This is
You
what
guys,
It's all about.
you
Yeah.
guys can clip this shit.
Oh, we're definitely
obviously,
going
but,
to.
Anyways, I end up just like, at this point I'm just crushed. So I go back to the team I was just on in Sweden. I make it back there because like those guys, like they're just wicked guys, man. Just like they just like they love me, and it was good. I was having fun there. So I went back there.
To Sweden?
Back to Sweden,
Okay.
and then a team. Once I got there, like a week in, I was like, I can't stay here. I was just like, I'm not making money. Like it's just like I'm just wasting my time. And it was a team in the net, like a higher level in Sweden, actually called me and was just like, because the agent went dark, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously.
Never heard of you before.
No, I'm on my own again. Anyways, so then they were like, we'll pay you like whatever you would have made in the ECHL. Because this is around Christmas time, actually. I was going to come home and see maybe Newfoundland, or maybe a team would let me come in for a tryout or something, right?
Yeah.
And they were like, we'll pay you what you make in ECHL just to stay, just to stay here. You're a good player, blah, blah, blah. So I ended up getting on a train and going down to that team. It was like South Sweden. Finished the year there. It was good. And then I came home, and I thought that was probably it, right? Like
After your first year pro, pretty much.
I
You
had,
thought
like-
that was it.
I don't know if that was it, but just like all signs from the hockey gods after a season like that is kind of like, shut it down. You have a degree, full scholarship, 4 years. Like you can hang your hat on that. Like you did something with the game. If you can get your education paid for, and compete on that level. Anyway, so I would start working at a bank, just like being a teller. Like
I remember this.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember
I'm
this.
not training. I'm working now, and I'm back home, and I'm just going a little crazy, just
Depressed.
like
Yeah.
just like
The bank will do that to you. I was in that boat too. The bank will do that to you.
I think whatever it was, just like that transition.
Of not playing, man.
Well,
like,
the transition from being in the room
Well-
with the boys to a bank and a lunchroom.
Yeah, it was another thing. Like I didn't.
Yeah.
Like this was just something temporary, though. It was like I just jumped in. I didn't. When hockey ends, like I know there's gonna be something for me. There's something for everyone. Like, but I didn't take any time to really research and like find out what kind of career I wanted to. I feel like a little part of me kind of knew, when like it's time to go for hockey again, something might happen. Like
Yeah.
So I'm there just kind of working, learning. Anyways, so a kid that I played at school with, when I'm working and I'm not training, calls me. He says, "Son's like, where are you playing next year?" Blah blah blah. I said, "I'm not." He said, "Yes, you are." He goes, "I'm gonna get you a tryout here in Rapid City, South Dakota." and
East Coast.
ECHL. That's where he played the year before. We graduated school together.
Okay.
And his first year, he signed there to play there. Had a good year. And I was over there overseas. So he said, I'm going to bring you to tryouts. I'm going to get the coach. The coach will give you a tryout.
So now he's your agent.
So yeah, my buddy's my agent. I've always been my own agent.
Sorry to interrupt you, man.
No, please. So then I just get back in the, I get like kind of fired up again, right? Like go in there and, prove something and get on that stage. Like, anyway, so I talked to like the bank manager and I was like, you think you could cut my hours back? Like, so I can get in the gym. So like, and I'm going back to the gym. Like I'm training with like Drake Batherson, like Mike O'Leary, like Luke Green, like these guys like are all playing in the AHL. Like
Training.
These are my boys. So we're working. Like we go there 7 a.m. Like we're working hour and a half, 2 hours with Pat Busby. Got to shout out my trainer.
Shout out Pat.
Shout out Pat.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show, yeah. And so we're in there like in the trenches every morning. After the workout ends, I'm showering up, I'm suiting up, and I'm going to the bank. The boys are all going to get breakfast at Ardmore, fucking going to the beach. Like I'm getting in my suit and I'm going to the bank to work, man.
Yeah, I'm going for a run after this.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
I love this right now.
How
I love
relatable
this.
is this for you?
So
eh?
relatable.
Oh,
Like,
dude.
As soon as you
I
brought
love
up the
it.
bank.
I love it.
It's just like, yeah, this is just like, yeah, because I'm like real life in it, but like I'm still like, I still got that fire, man.
Well, you just got it back. That's the thing.
I got it back, and I'm so excited. Anyways, so Nate comes in. Nate and Sid came in with Andy O'Brien to the gym we train at for like a week. I don't know if they had a big group there. I think maybe like Travers and those guys were in for like the week. You know how they come in and skate too. So I think they just need a bigger space. And I know Nate just from growing up playing against Nate. Like he was a 95. And he was playing with the 93, 94s when he was with Cole Harbor.
And scoring 95.
And he was a little guy, and like I was a little guy because late birthday, like late to grow. So like,
Fuck, you were the little guy till you were like 22.
yeah, I mean, I'm still growing. 27, still having hit puberty. But he just, we were just, just chatting, man, shooting the shit, and he was like, I asked him if they were skating that week, and he was like, yeah, we're skating today. And I was like, I got my gear in the truck.
It's on my shoulder.
I got my bags.
Yeah, it's on my shoulder. I got my Xbox here too. If you want to play.
I got my bag. I always got my bags, man. Always got my skates.
Yeah, he's ready to go.
He's like, yeah, come out. And dude, I just like went out there, man. I was just like, and I knew like half the guys already, like Logan Shaw, Drake,
Shaw,
like
yeah.
I said, like all those guys. So like,
That's a big moment for you though. When he says, "Yeah, come out."
yeah,
Not the
come
first
out.
time.
Oh yeah,
that's
dude.
a big moment.
Yeah, so like I'm out there now, and like we're just it's practice, man. We're skating, we're snapping it around. I'm out there, I'm looking like that's 87, like that's Nate, like we're just like it's just hockey, man. We're having fun, like competing, and then like a couple weeks after that, everyone goes off to their training camps, man. And I go into Rapid City, and I'm just feeling it, like I'm just training, and I knew I had to make that team, and like so much anxiety knowing if I don't make this team, man, like that's probably it.
Here's your second chance.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if I don't make this team, man, and sure enough, like have a great camp, end of camp, like they send a few guys down they're affiliated with Arizona. So like some Arizona Tucson guys come down, and I'm kind of like on that bubble. I know I am.
But you've been here before.
But yeah, we've been here before. Anyways, that coach keeps me on the team, and we go into the season, and I'm just like playing limited minutes, like just like haven't really found my stride yet. And I know like at any point, like if Tucson sends the guy down, like that's my job, right? And I'm going home, and that's it. So like I think like a few weeks into the season, like I just like I start chipping away. Like I think like probably like every second, third game, like I chip in a point. I'm like playing limited minutes. I was like, I know like I'm capable of having a big night here. Like
Just waiting.
Wait and like just playing hard, right? Defensive hockey, like, and sure enough, like I think like 2-3 weeks in the season, like I score a hat trick, and then like after that, like we're just building off that, right? You build off these like
small victories.
These small victories, man.
Mhm.
You just bank those, right? And you build confidence off them, and you just keep working. And then I think like after that, like I start getting some power play time, man. I start fighting at home, like just becoming like a fan favorite there in Rapid City. It's around Christmas time, and I think like I'm probably pushing close to like 20 goals, man. Like I'm playing well, like feeling good, and like like the AHL look hasn't come, right? Like you're in the ACHL to go to the AHL, you're in the AHL to go to the NHL,
100%.
and like obviously like getting a little frustrated, like that I'm not getting, I still don't have an agent. But I hope, like, I'm like, hope my coach, like, if he gets a call, like,
Yeah, he's your agent. Yeah.
he's my agent, right? Like, I don't need anyone. It was around Christmas time, actually. My coach pulled me and he goes, "Yeah, you just got invited to the All-Star game."
I'm baby. Hey, I'm fucking baby.
The league I didn't belong in only a few months ago. Now I'm going to the All-Star game.